I admit it, another hoe got me finished. Broke my heart, oh no you didn't. Fuck sipping, I'ma down a whole bar.
Godzilla stared at Mechagodzilla, and the pilots of the mechanical beast knew it was time to attack. Mechagodzilla started to run towards Godzilla, and in response to this, Godzilla used his tail to swipe the air and eventually hit Mechagodzilla, which sent the mechanical monstrosity flying into some destroyed buildings. The mech got up and shot multiple rockets from its back, sending them flying towards Godzilla. Godzilla, in response to this, crossed his arms, bracing himself for the impending explosion. The rockets hit Godzilla, but they barely did anything, and Godzilla easily walked it off. The pilots of the mech knew they had to up their game if they wanted to kill Godzilla. So, they raised Mechagodzilla's arm and unleashed a powerful minigun, sending thousands upon thousands of multiple powerful bullets to Godzilla. But Godzilla took them head on, and he started to slowly walk towards Mechagodzilla. Mechagodzilla raised its other arm and unleashed another minigun, now doubling its firepower. But still, Godzilla took it full force, like it was nothing. Eventually, the pilots realized that this wasn't doing anything, and they started to load up a blast that would be shot from Mechagodzilla's eyes. Once it fully loaded, the pilots unleashed the eye blast onto Godzilla. But Godzilla blocked the blast with one arm and continued to slowly walk towards Mechagodzilla. Mechagodzilla kept firing its eye blast, and eventually Godzilla reached the mech. As Mechagodzilla continued to unleash its eye blast, Godzilla used his arm, continued to block it, until they were face to face, and the pilots now realizing they had to stop the eye blast, or else the mech would explode. The eye blast stopped, and Godzilla used his fist and tried to punch Mechagodzilla. But the pilots were able to maneuver its body so Mechagodzilla could dodge. As Mechagodzilla dodged, Godzilla's punch destroyed what was left of a building behind it. Then, Mechagodzilla used its rockets that was inside the feet of the mechanical beast and started to fly into the air and started to ready its own atomic breath. This was going to be the final stand. In response to this, Godzilla readied his own atomic breath, and the two opposing Godzillas unleashed their blast onto one another, with the blasts reaching one another and colliding with an even amount of force. But eventually, Godzilla unleashed more of his blast, which engulfed Mechagodzilla's atomic breath, and eventually engulfed Mechagodzilla as well, and its pilots. And so, Godzilla had finally destroyed Mechagodzilla, and afterwards, Godzilla remained supreme as king of the monsters, ready to finally kill every human on the planet.